And welcome back. I'm the Doc Bob Lee from 107.5 WBLS. Our next guest is an educator, author, and executive director of Dorris Morrow Academy. She joins us to share some tips on how parents can help their kids succeed in the classroom this coming school year. So please welcome to the show, Kimberly A. Morrow. Kimberly, welcome to the show.
Hi, welcome. I see my picture is frozen, but that's okay. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you. How
Okay.
how are you? Where are you right now?
I am actually in Los Angeles, so I guess we're having internet issues. We have this, it's been downgraded to a tropical depression, but we have this ongoing rain right now, so
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that the internet is acting a little wonky.
Yeah. Are you getting the flooding over there right now?
Yes, yes. So we have an emergency alert out for us not to leave the house unless it's absolutely necessary. The area that I live in floods
Oh yeah.
frequently, so I'm definitely not leaving the house.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to be careful out there. They said that area hasn't seen that much rain in what 86 years or something like that. Think I heard that report.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Wow.
yes, yes,
That
yes.
means if it's
So
dry, it can't absorb
we're
well, so it
staying
just
safe
runs
over
off, creates floods.
here.
So
Exactly,
tell us
exactly.
a bit about yourself. You were just teaching us, giving us the weather. Are you thinking about becoming a meteorologist? No, but
I am not.
tell us about your teaching
No, I am
experience.
not.
What made you want to get involved in teaching?
Oh, so many years ago when I graduated college, I substitute taught for a year.
Yeah,
And as a substitute teacher, I was thrown into many different scenarios. And one was an earth science class, which I had no degree in earth science. My degree was in history. But I went home every day and I taught myself, and I came back and I taught the students. And I thought, I can do this. I want to do this. And so that was the birth of my teaching career. It began as a substitute teacher,
so then you went back to school, and how
and
did it
then I
work from
went
there?
back to school. I got accepted to Harvard Graduate School of Education, and I went there and I worked on my master's in
You
education.
go, girl.
And then I began my teaching career in
Yeah.
Charlotte, North Carolina. I taught in Atlanta, Georgia. I came back to California and went to the school district where I started my substitute career, and that was in Moreno Valley School District. And I ended my public school career in Apple Valley School District
Yeah.
in 2020. And that's when I founded the Dorris Morrow Academy.
All right. And what do you guys do there with the at the academy?
So it is a school for parents who want to homeschool their children.
Got it.
That was very big during the pandemic. And so this year I've pivoted more to a learn at home model, and
Yeah.
I will meet with the students once a week, because this way I wanted to focus on some other aspects of education, consulting with schools and working with parent organizations to deliver some information to them. So,
Yeah, there are a lot of
and
people. There are a lot of people who want to go on to seek organizations like yours because maybe they're athletes, maybe they're going into the Olympics or they're doing other things. They're recording artists, so they need that at-home training. Are you available for that type of work?
yes, they can visit the school website, dlmacademy.org. Again, this year it's really going to be a full learn at home model, but I will meet with the students once a week virtually to make sure that they are keeping up with their studies and if they need some additional support.
And you were going to say something a little while ago, right, while I was saying
Yes, I
something.
was going to say another thing that I began really focusing on
Uh-huh.
was the publishing company that I started after I published
Whoa.
my book, Eight Pearls of Wisdom. And so this year, I am pleased to announce that I've helped three other authors self publish their books. Um, and so, yes, that's a huge deal. And
Yeah.
also, I was able to combine the school, Dorris Morrow Academy, with the publishing company. Two of my students, their project was to write a story. And so at the end, I published their book and it is on Amazon.
All right. So,
Because I think it's important for young people to start writing as well. And so they wrote a cute story. It's called Unique Heads. It's listed under Dorcel Morrow Academy and their names. And they
right.
had an opportunity to take the book to a Black Writers on Tour conference where they were able to actually sign autographs and talk to people about their book. So, very excited about that.
All right. You're getting people in line, putting the pen to the paper. That's important. That's important.
Exactly, exactly. At a young age,
At a
because they
younger,
were two of my sixth graders.
exactly. So, tell us about your book.
Yes.
What's it all about? What prompted you to write that book?
So my book is Eight Pearls of Wisdom, a parenting guide. Empowering children is the way to go. And it is all about giving parents some tips on how to keep their kids engaged, how to start planning early for their future.
Hmm.
As a teacher and as an administrator, I taught high school and I was an administrator in high school for many years. And I would have parents ask me when their child got into ninth grade, what can I do to start preparing them? And my thought, I would not say this to them, was always, you actually should have started much earlier in elementary school
Yeah.
to start preparing them.
Hmm.
And so I would give them my tips, share strategies with them. And I was sharing this information with a group of parents. I was called by this organization to speak to the parents.
Uh huh.
And I was sharing this information and it became a Q&A session. And I got back home and I spoke with my best friend and she said, you really should write a book. You should put all of the information that you've been sharing with parents into a book so you have a larger reach. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what I did. I put that information into a book.
And that's volume one. When is volume two coming out?
I am, as I get more information, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to write a volume two. I think what I'm planning to do is add to this volume one and just do a second edition
Got it. I got
because
it.
it's adding on information. I don't necessarily have a lot of new information, but I have new information that goes with the same topics in this book. So I
Right.
think what I want to do is a second edition and just give more information
Yeah.
because our parents need it. And I talk to them, they do need it.
Yeah. Give us one tip that's in the book. What you think parents should do in preparing youngsters for the future?
Actually, it is in my book. Thank you very much. And it was what I was going to talk about today. Goal setting.
Goal setting.
Setting goals, having children, yes, but having them set what's called SMART goals. These are goals that are specific, they're measurable, they're attainable, they're relevant, and they're time bound. And so, what I would do with students at the beginning of the school year, I did a thing where they would set goals with a vision board. So, I'm very much into vision boarding. And
Yeah.
so I would have them do the vision board, and then we would begin to set their goals based on what they put on the vision board, saying what they wanted their life to be. So if a child put doctor on the vision board, well, what are some goals we need to hit in order for you to achieve that?
Yeah.
And something specific could be, they would say, I need to make good grades. What specifically, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I need something specific. I want to make all A's by the end of second semester. It's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's relevant, and it's time bound. So it's not, in the future, I want to make all A's. We have a time
Yeah.
that we can attach to it.
And they know why they want to get those good grades because, there's going to be colleges and universities out there that are going to pay you to come to their school if you have good grades because you can represent them also. And they'll pay for your schooling.
Exactly.
They'll pay for your education.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And instead of waiting until they're in their senior year to decide this, they start working on it early. So that's something that I would recommend to parents as they're sending their children to school. Have them do a vision board. Have them start setting some SMART goals so that way the entire school year doesn't get away from them. And now it's the end of the school year and you're scrambling trying to raise these grades.
Yeah.
Start at the very beginning of school doing this.
Prepare before you get there. Give us a website and
Exactly.
you got social media website that we can climb onto and check out more of what you're doing.
I do. I'm going to give you my Kim A. Morrow, www.kimaMorrow.com. That website will take you to the Dorris Morrow Academy, and it'll take you to CAMS Publishing. So it is a one-stop website.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us, and you're always welcome to come back, right? Our house is your house.
Thank you.
And your house is our house,
Thank you for having me. You have a wonderful day.
Yes, you too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll come out there and pay you guys a visit.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. When it's sunny.
Yeah, there you go.
We're not having this rain.
Kimberly, thank you so much. Kimberly A. Morrow, author, educator, executive director of Dorris Morrow Academy. We appreciate you. Love you. Thank you. Thank you for letting us share in this space and time with you. Our host, Kim and Arlene, Darren, Jaime, and Naveen and Valentine. You can check them out. All new episodes of Open coming your way. I'll see you next time. And always remember this, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the chooser. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can, and you will. Because it's all the power of the word. You will. I'll catch you another day, another way. Always remember this, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. I love you all. Have a great day. Peace.